don't need
Using wild.
and you need to, you already used. And you need to use it with your old ass. Yeah, bitch. You said
Twice on the Sunday. Twice on Sunday, bitch. Twice on Sunday.
Mama, take her to the back. You shouldn't even have me sit down with that hoe. She weird. I don't even know.
The latest episode of Asterisk Love and Hip Hop Miami Asterisk shocked fans when an intense argument between Suki, Hannah, and Momma Dee quickly spiraled out of control. The show is already famous for its dramatic moments, but this confrontation reached a new level that will keep fans talking for a while. The drama began at an upscale event organized by one of the cast members. The room was filled with luxury, excitement, and the hope of making valuable connections. However, beneath the fancy exterior, tension was building. Momma Dee, who is no stranger to stirring up trouble, was sitting at her table, making sharp comments and throwing subtle insults. Before long, Suki found herself caught in Momma Dee's line of fire. Momma Dee, holding her cocktail with an air of confidence, loudly said, "Some women need to learn the difference between confidence and selling themselves." She made sure her voice was loud enough for everyone in the room, including Suki, to hear. While Momma Dee didn't name anyone directly, it was clear who she was talking about. Suki, known for her bold personality and sharp responses, didn't take the comment lightly. She gave Momma Dee a fierce look and said, "If you've got something to say it to my face." Her voice was strong enough to cut through the music and chatter in the room. Momma Dee, never one to back down, smirked and fired back, "Fine. I think you're acting like a prostitute, and I said what I said." The moment her words hit the air, the room went silent. Everyone turned to watch as Suki's expression shifted from surprise to anger. Her friends and even some of the cast members tried to calm her down, but it was
A couple of months ago, I was in an interview, and somebody asked me a question about you.
I just happened to see the interview, and I feel like it really hurt my feelings because you bring up the black fat girl, and then it was just like, you talking about good coochie, don't talk about good coochie.
Can I just say this? I can't change you. You are who you are, but I
feel
just
like you
would have
talked
thought.
down on me
I
on
did.
your
I did. I said some things I shouldn't have said, but at the end of the day, I thought like, dog, do she know sometimes how that portrayed as a black woman?
Are you serious? Let's talk about your past and the things that you brag about, Miss P.I.M.P. You was selling, but bitch, I
No,
talk
I
about
wasn't
mine.
selling. I was a pimp.
You
No,
was,
no,
so that was
uh-huh.
you was selling
So
other
at the
girls,
end of the
but you
day,
act like you better than
but
somebody
that-
that's
okay.
dirt. Yeah, so
No,
don't
no.
act like you better than
No,
nobody,
I'm
because
not,
I'm gonna
but
call
I'm
you
trying
out.
to.
And loose lips take shit.
Yes, they do.
So yours was loose.
No.
Mine ain't loose. That's
No.
why I've been proposed
But
to
you're
8
being
times,
loose
baby.
right now. So
So
at the end of the day,
genuine
here you
love.
go.
I don't need
Using wild.
And you need to, you already used. And you need to use it with your old ass. Yeah, bitch. Stop touching me.
Two grown-ass women can't get it together for one night. Y'all have to have this conversation at a birthday party.
Look at what your great.
You're
She's
old
still
as
selling.
that is tied. You's an old cranky bitch. You need to go check on your son, cause Scrappy is toxic because of you, but your old stink nasty ass bitch. You could never come for me. You sell.
Twice on Sunday. Twice on Sunday, bitch. Twice on Sunday.
Mama, take her to the back.
You shouldn't even have me sit down with that hoe. She weird. I don't even know. She weird. Yeah, I'm really that girl. And she made her mother match. And she made her match. She ain't disrespecting nothing up in here. I birthed 3 babies. I birthed 3 babies. Ain't no old hoe finna disrespect me. Continue the party.
I didn't want my old pimp ways to come back out. I've been trying to submerge that demon for a long time. But she made it come out. She made it come out. You know, Suki, I'm trying to leave my old pimp mentality alone. But see, you'll make an old pimp like me come out of early retirement. If that troll y'all call Suki calls me old one more time, I'm not gonna be accountable for the next thing I say.
The moment Momma Dee made her comment, everything in the room stopped. "I think you're acting like a prostitute, and I said what I said," she boldly declared. Instantly, the atmosphere shifted. Conversations came to a halt, drinks were set down, and all eyes turned toward Suki. Her face went from shock to anger, and the tension in the room was palpable. Some of her close friends, including fellow cast members, tried to calm her down, but it was clear that Suki was beyond being reasoned with. Suki stood up suddenly, the sound of her chair scraping against the floor, making the tension even more intense. "You've got the wrong one today," she said, pointing a perfectly manicured finger at Momma Dee. "You don't know me, and you will not disrespect me like that." The words were sharp and filled with anger, as Suki made it clear she wasn't going to let Momma Dee get away with it. Momma Dee, clearly enjoying the chaos she had started, leaned back in her chair with a smug look. "If the shoe fits, wear it," she said, her tongue dripping with sarcasm. Her comment was a direct challenge, and it only made the situation worse. That moment marked the breaking point. In a split second, Suki slapped Momma Dee across the face. The loud sound echoed throughout the room, and a stunned silence followed. The shock was immediate, gasps filled the air, and chaos quickly erupted. Security and other cast members rushed to separate the two women, trying to prevent the situation from escalating further. Momma Dee, still in disbelief but not backing down, shouted, "Did you just put your hands on me? You'll regret that, little girl." As Suki was escorted away by security, she fired back, "I don't regret standing up for myself. You should have kept my name out of your mouth." In the aftermath, the rest of the cast was left to pick up the pieces of the situation. Suki retreated to the confessional, visibly upset but unapologetic. "I've been through too much to let someone like Momma Dee try to tear me down," she said. "She can talk all she wants, but she needs to understand there are consequences for disrespecting me like that." Meanwhile, Momma Dee, with her makeup slightly smudged but her pride still intact, gave her side of the story. She seemed unshaken by the altercation, despite the drama that had just unfolded around her. This confrontation was one of the most shocking moments in Love and Hip Hop Miami Asterisk, and fans were left eagerly awaiting to see what would happen next between Suki and Momma Dee. After the dramatic incident, Suki and Momma Dee's confrontation quickly became the talk of the town. In her confessional, Momma Dee made it clear that she thought Suki was acting reckless. "She's young and doesn't know how to respect her elders," Momma Dee said. "If she can't handle the truth, that's on her, not me." Her comments only added fuel to the fire, and social media exploded with reactions from fans. Some people praised Suki for standing up for herself, while others criticized her for using violence instead of handling things with words. The hashtag #SukivsMamad began trending immediately, with memes, debates, and fan theories about what this feud meant for the future of the show. The fallout from the incident didn't stop there. The drama carried over beyond the event itself, and soon, the rest of the cast became involved. Some cast members rallied behind Suki, supporting her actions and defending her right to speak out. On the other hand, others stood by Momma Dee, justifying her comments and the chaos she caused. Friendships within the group became strained, and alliances were put to the test. The cast found themselves walking on eggshells, trying to navigate the tension between the two women. To make things more complicated, rumors started circulating that producers were considering giving Suki and Momma Dee separate filming schedules. The idea was to keep the two apart and prevent further clashes. But anyone who watches Love and Hip Hop Miami Asterisk knows that when you have such strong and fiery personalities, it's nearly impossible to avoid drama. Fans quickly realized that this feud wasn't going away anytime soon. The big question on everyone's mind was whether Suki and Momma Dee could ever put their differences aside, or if this was just the beginning of a full-blown war that would split the cast and define the season. The drama between them had already reached new heights, and fans were eager to see how it would unfold. One thing was clear: the feud between Suki and Momma Dee was far from over, and it had set a new standard for the kind of drama Love and Hip Hop Miami Asterisk was known for. As the episode ended, viewers were left on the edge of their seats, wondering what would happen next. Would the tension continue to build, or would the cast find a way to come together? Fans couldn't wait to see how the drama would evolve in the coming episodes, and it was clear that this feud would dominate the season. At a recent event on Love and Hip Hop Miami Asterisk, tensions were high, and things quickly took a dramatic turn. The event, full of glitz, glamour, and the chance to network, was soon overshadowed by a confrontation that no one saw coming. Momma Dee, known for her bold personality and sharp comments, was holding court at her table. As she sipped her drink, she casually threw shade at the women around her, as usual. It wasn't long before Suki found herself in Momma Dee's line of fire. Suki, known for her quick wit and no-nonsense attitude, found herself the target of Momma Dee's sharp words. With an air of superiority, Momma Dee made a comment loud enough for everyone to hear, including Suki. "Some women need to learn the difference between confidence and selling themselves," Momma Dee said, her tone dripping with disdain. Although she didn't name anyone directly, it was obvious who she was talking about. Suki, never one to let an insult slide, shot Momma Dee a look that clearly said, "If you've got something to say it to my face." Her voice was sharp and cutting, louder than the music playing in the background, making it clear she wasn't intimidated. Momma Dee, always ready for a challenge, didn't back down. With a smirk on her face, she casually replied, "Fine, I think you're acting like a prostitute, and I said what I said." The words hung in the air, and the room went silent. Conversation stopped, drinks were put down, and everyone turned their attention to Suki, waiting for her response. At first, Suki was in shock, her face shifting from disbelief to pure anger. It was clear that this was the last straw. Her friends and fellow cast members tried to calm